All
This is going to be the last
division
one.
of the House vote, please.
The biggest argument here apparently is we're having issues and we need to open up 75 polls. That is what we should be doing, apparently. I'm going to not talk the talk. I'm going to walk the walk. I'm going to ask all of you precinct chairs to help me. I'm going to volunteer as either an elections judge or a clerk. I'm going to do it right now, and I would like for each one of you to do it, not to stop arguing, stop fighting. No, we're a Democratic Party. Let's do it. Well, those of you that everybody sign up with me. I'm going to take a list, and everyone should volunteer so that we don't have a problem anymore, and then there's no problem. Everybody's going to sign up. We're doing it. Very simple.
Okay, thank you. All right, I'm going to call the question so that we're really clear. Here's where we are now, okay? The CEC yesterday in an emergency meeting did vote to have 55. That was presented to the county commission, and that's what they accepted. The motion on the floor is to amend, and it was not on the agenda because that's done. We're moving forward. We have, you guys know me. Once a decision's made, we move forward. Okay. And so the motion itself, please, would you give me an opportunity? The motion
Division
itself,
of the House vote.
I'm trying
We know
to
the vote.
understand what the motion is and to tell this people. The motion is to amend the agenda to put on for the discussion of whether we should have 75 polls. Is that my understanding? Correct? Okay, so that's the motion. You've heard from everybody. I don't think we should go down that road. I would ask precinct chairs to vote against it. Now we're going to take the vote. Whoever is in favor of amending the agenda to include that as an item for discussion and potential change, raise your hand.
Not a discussion, but an amendment.
Raise your hand. Okay, I'm gonna keep them raised, please. Okay. I'm taking.
Let's do a division of the House.
This is to amend the petition, amend the agenda, just to have a discussion and decide whether we want to have that.
Division of the House.
That is the vote. I asked you.
Division of the House.
Okay. So now he wants a division of the House, which means everybody who's voting needs to come sit down. Everybody who's voting, including yourself, Roel, please. And Rosalie, come sit down. He called for division of the House. You know how that works. So.
If you're not a current precinct chair, please sit
May I,
No, you need to sit down so we can
well, I
vote.
wanted to make sure that
No,
it's
it's already been confirmed, well, you can vote. Please sit down.
Well, I am precinct chair now.
Okay,
I'm
please
not a
sit
precinct
down.
chair.
Please sit down so I can take the vote because that's what Nathan wants. Okay? So, please, guys, please, let's move along. This is ridiculous. Please. Everybody who's in favor of the motion to amend the agenda, to put on as an item a discussion of whether we have 75 polls. Rosalie, please. Of 75 polls, stand up. Who's in favor of that? Please, please, everybody. I'm going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You can be seated. Thank you. Everybody who's opposed, in other words, does not want to amend it. Okay, so we don't have a discussion and we can move forward after 55. Please stand up. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Thank you. Please sit down. The motion fails. The motion fails. So we are now moving forward with our agenda. Thank you very much. All right. So we've done the flag. The minutes have been sent to everybody for review. If you're going to, I will entertain a motion to accept unless you're going to any changes or suggestions or deletions. I have a motion over here, Alex Lamella. Is there a second? Ms. Janie Solis as a second. All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. The treasurer's report has been sent to you. Any questions?
Yes.
Yes. On the treasurer's report?
on the treasurer's report. In regards to the treasurer's report, there was a revised report that came back to us, and it said that over $20,000, $22,000, I believe, I'm not looking at the exact number, was mistakenly deposited into our Democratic account that was actually from the Republican Party. big question, how did a check from the Republican Party end up getting into our Democratic Party's hands to start with, and then get deposited into our account mistakenly? And why was that money even coming and getting involved with all of us?
Go ahead, Treasurer.
I'm answering that. We paid the judges and chairs for the primary election out of our primary account. The Republicans share cost with us. We sent them an invoice, said that we paid about $44,000, a little more, $45,000 to judges and clerks. Half of this is about $22,000 and some. They gave me the check. They were nice enough to come clear out to La Jolla and give me the check. I wanted to get $22,000 into the bank as soon as I could. I made it out on a deposit slip to our political account instead of our primary account. And an hour later realized, oh crap, I screwed up. And then I made a check from our political account to the primary account for that amount of money and deposited it in that primary account.
Okay, maybe I wasn't clear on the question. Okay, I understood that component. The question truly is, we are having a Democratic Party primaries. That's our election. It would be like the city of McAllen having an election and the city of Edinburgh having elections. The city of Edinburgh would be paying their own employees, their own judges, their own clerks. Why is our Democrat, we were not having a joint election. Democrats should have only been working on the Democratic election to start with. Republicans only working on the Republican election. It is not a joint election that we were having. The Democratic Party should have only been paying Democratic judges and clerks if it is our primary election. So the question that I have again is, why then was our Democratic Party primary election administrator even paying? Why was she even doing that? That's not what we engaged her to do. We engaged her to run our election,
Excuse me, I'm
not
sorry.
the Republicans.
And we got your question, but Nathan, I don't mind if you do me individually, but if we're gonna ask people that we have here not to video, don't you think you ought to respect that same rule?
He's a Democrat, though.
I'm a chair, I can be
Wait
here.
a minute, we're gonna have rules, okay? And the rules are gonna apply to everybody, guys, because the Democratic Party meetings are open to everybody. So,
But the media
if
is
you don't-
here, and they have
Is this a
everybody.
public area? I'm just wondering, because if not, then I can step out.
well, but wait a second.
No,
Everybody-
answer that question. Is it public or is it private?
Public.
Is it okay, then we're good. He can continue recording.
Well, no.
Yes, he can.
Look, I'm not gonna ask someone
He
who's
just
a
said he could be individually
Excuse me, I have the floor. I'm not gonna ask somebody who's a non-Democrat not to video, but yeah, allow a Democrat not to video because that's what this organization
But
wants.
it's public for anyone.
So here's the deal, and I'm not trying to be rude. I wish I didn't have to do that. Please get this on tape. I don't want you to leave. I don't want to have to do that. But unless you stop videotaping, I'm going to ask that you be removed.
I'm not gonna stop.
Okay, would you please remove him?
I'll go with him.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
This is why people are upset at us, at Democrats.
Yeah,
Because we do corruption.
Okay.
You know what? I resign as chair. Find someone else for 90 seconds.
Your resignation is accepted.
You're crazy.
Your resignation is accepted. Thank you for your service,
Continue
Kaylee.
with your conversation.
So,
Okay.
Nathan,
I asked the question,
Please,
and I was
please.
very clear.
I mean, I'm going to ask, do you want them to physically remove you?
Nathan, go ahead and go.
Sir. Thank you.
I'll take care of you.
Can you hold this? Yeah.
No.
Just pass it from one person to the next.
No, that's not right. Come on, y'all have to
You know, guys,
respect.
aren't we going to have the type of rules that apply to everybody?